On.
Hi, thank you. Good morning. My name is Alexandra Nelson Tomlinson, and I am the Assistant Director at Open Table. And I'm also a recent Duke grad. As of May 2020, I just finished my master's, so go Duke. And my boss, who's the Executive Director, is also a Duke grad, and we're the only two staff, so we're very pro Duke at Open Table these days. Um, and Open Table Ministry is in downtown Durham, and we work with people experiencing homelessness. We are located at Trinity United Methodist Church, which is actually right across from City Hall. We joke like it's the only church on Church Street, so it's easy to find. But we kind of do two kind of veins of thought, might be a good way to put it, at Open Table. So one thing we do is we sort of help meet people's basic needs. So we serve a lunch on Monday, so food, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays we have a free store. And we have about 125 to 150 people. This is all pre-COVID, keep all of this in mind, to come to lunch. And then we have about maybe 50 people come through the free store on any given week. And so obviously those would be like physical opportunities. Right now, Open Table is not offering any of that because we're actually not just in the midst of COVID, but also have taken this as an opportunity to undergo some renovations of our space. And so everyone is remote right now at Open Table. But that's one kind of vein of thought. And so it's sort of when we work with people experiencing homelessness, one thing we do is just try and meet basic needs. A lot of the people that we serve are unsheltered and chronically homeless. And so we're trying to help people just sort of survive day to day because people need help doing that. And not everyone stays at like a brick and mortar shelter. And so we also give away tents, hygiene items, things like that to folks who are staying out of brick and mortar shelters, and they're out in the woods somewhere, usually around Durham. The second thing we do at Open Table is that we really try and invite people into community. And so we kind of give people access to some basic needs. And the hope is that we're inviting them to come into long-term relationship with us so that we can move them out of homelessness and into stability. For some people, that means housing and a job. For some people, it's just housing. And then we continue to support them with mental and behavioral health, physical health. A lot of what we do at Open Table is helping support people with transportation, getting access to documentation for homelessness, documents that everyone needs to be able to get a job or get housing. So IDs, Social Security, birth certificates. If you're experiencing homelessness, keeping those things on you and dry and safe is really challenging. So people often need to get copies of those so they can even move forward in the process. And I don't know if anyone's ever tried to get a Social Security card replaced or a birth certificate, but it can be a challenge, especially if you start off with none of those things in your pocket. So you kind of have to start from the beginning. So we're really helping people and supporting people long-term as much as we can. And that's what we're hoping to invite people to come and experience with us, is the opportunity to be in long-term relationships. We do a lot of case management, a lot of working with a lot of other nonprofits. Social services is often a bit of a referral culture. Everyone has a specialty, and at Open Table, we really try and meet people holistically and be a touchstone. So we definitely refer people out because there are specialists who do things way better than we do. But we always try and have our organization be a safe space people can come back to and continue to get services and get referred to people, the right places and the right people. And we stay with people after their house. We have community members who were formerly homeless community members who now serve on our board and volunteer with us regularly. We continue to help people with transportation and staying connected to mental and behavioral and physical health services. Afterwards, we'll still keep providing them transportation. They continue to often come to our Monday lunches and get to know, they're still connected to the community. And so anyways, we encourage you to come and volunteer with us. Right now, we're kind of limited in what we can do, but we have grant research opportunities. If you know anything about grant research, if you'd like to learn more about grant research, we'd invite you to come learn that with us. We do have a monthly book club we'd love for you to come and be a part of. It's the last Thursday. You can email me for more information. It's the last Thursday of every month. We do need help with some social media support, especially we have a large fundraiser that's usually a walk in November that we're gearing up for. We could use your help with that. And the last is that I help to produce a bi-monthly newsletter, and we always need help getting content, editing, creating graphics. So if you're good at anything in that kind of tech field while we're remote, we'd love you to come help us with that. Thank you.